In 41 seasons, the Supersonics made the playoffs 22 times and won one NBA championship in 1979. Iconic superstars from yesterday and today, such as Gary Payton, Kevin Durant, Shawn Kemp, and Ray Allen have all worn the Sonics jersey. But in 2008, the team departed for Oklahoma City, an outpost in comparison to Seattle. What made the franchise pack up and leave, and why is it a sure bet that they'll be back soon? In 2001, Howard Schultz, CEO of Starbucks, bought the Sonics. After 5 years owning the team, he claimed that he suffered heavy financial losses. Because of this, Schultz asked the Washington State Legislature to build a new stadium for the Sonics, but the request was denied. He would go on to sell the team to a group from Oklahoma City, with the stipulation that the group would make a good faith effort to keep the team in Seattle. The group submitted a proposal to construct an arena for the Sonics in Renton, a local suburb, but when an agreement could not be reached, the group turned its efforts towards moving the team to Oklahoma City. The Sonics' attendance was lower than most teams in the NBA during the 5 years that Schultz owned the team, but the gravity of the financial losses the team suffered could likely be overstated, as claiming that a team is losing money is a common bargaining tool that owners use to persuade a city to help build a new venue. That said, the Sonics' home, the Key Arena, had the lowest capacity of any NBA arena in 2006 when the team was sold. The local governments were unwilling to contribute funds to build a new stadium, even passing a measure that essentially prohibited public money being spent on sporting venues. The lack of cooperation between ownership and government, combined with the tiny and antiquated Key Arena, likely spelled doom for the Supersonics. The team's on-floor performance didn't help either, as they only posted one winning season in their final 7 years in Seattle. Although the team's departure from Seattle was an ugly one, I believe the Supersonics will return to Seattle in the not-too-distant future, likely in the form of an expansion franchise. The first reason for this is that Seattle is a massive city, and is far too large to be skipped over by the NBA. The Seattle metro area is the 15th largest in the United States and is continuing to grow rapidly. It is the largest city without an NBA team, and seems to have turned a corner when it comes to pro sports. In 2016, Seattle Mayor Ed Murray announced plans to redevelop the Key Arena into an NHL and NBA-ready stadium. The arena is currently receiving a $700 million renovation that will have a capacity of 18,100 for basketball events. The arena is the new home of the Seattle Kraken, the newest NHL expansion team. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver recently declared the league's interest in adding 2 new expansion teams into the league, and sat down with current Seattle Mayor Jenny Durkan about the possibility of professional basketball returning to the Emerald City. Durkan stated optimism on the prospect, and NBA owners agree that adding more teams is a good idea for the league. Also, the increased dependence on TV revenue instead of in-person attendance bodes well for Seattle, as it may not need a completely new stadium to be a very profitable franchise. 4 out of the 5 new NBA arenas that have been constructed in the past decade have a smaller capacity than that of Seattle's refurbished Key Arena, now named the Climate Pledge Arena. New sporting venues across the country are focusing on luxury suites instead of standard seating, so Seattle's new arena seems poised to take advantage of that trend. The Supersonics will return. It's just a matter of when. This isn't the same city that the team left back in 2008. The Seahawks made them a city of champions in 2013, and the fans earned the reputation as some of the most passionate in the world. They've gained a new NHL team based on a renewed commitment to indoor professional sports from the local government. It'll have a new cushy arena with the same heart and soul of the previous Sonics team. This is a metropolis that loves its sports teams, and the NBA should be chomping at the bit to return.